Today's fast-paced digital world, customers interact with brands across a variety of channels: social media, email, websites, and even offline events. Consistency in messaging is crucial because it builds trust and recognition. When your audience sees the same core message, tone, and visual identity everywhere, they're more likely to remember your brand and feel confident in what you offer. This scene sets the stage for understanding why a unified approach to communication is not just beneficial, but essential for effective marketing. Let's explore how consistent messaging can strengthen your brand's presence and foster lasting customer relationships. Consistent messaging means delivering the same core ideas, values, and tone across all marketing channels. It's not about repeating the exact same words everywhere, but ensuring that your brand's personality and promises are clear and recognizable, no matter where your audience encounters you. This approach helps avoid confusion and builds a cohesive brand image. Whether someone reads your email, visits your website, or sees your ad on social media, they should instantly recognize your brand's voice and message. Let's dive deeper into what makes messaging truly consistent. Modern marketing involves reaching audiences through multiple channels, each with its own format and audience expectations. Social media posts, email newsletters, blog articles, and even offline materials all play a role. The challenge is to keep your messaging aligned while adapting to the unique style of each platform. For example, a tweet may be short and punchy, while a blog post allows for more detail. Despite these differences, your core message and brand identity should remain unmistakable. This scene highlights the importance of adapting without losing consistency. Brand guidelines are the backbone of consistent communication. These documents outline your brand's voice, tone, color palette, logo usage, and messaging principles. By providing clear instructions, they help every team member and partner stay on the same page no matter which channel they're working on. Well-crafted guidelines ensure that your brand looks and sounds the same everywhere, reducing the risk of mixed messages. In this scene, we'll see how strong brand guidelines set the foundation for unified marketing efforts. The heart of consistent communication is a clear, compelling core message. This is the central idea you want your audience to remember, no matter where they encounter your brand. Crafting this message involves understanding your brand's values, mission, and what sets you apart. Once defined, this core message should be woven into every piece of content, from social posts to sales emails. In this scene, we'll discuss how to develop a message that resonates and remains consistent across all channels. While your core message stays the same, your tone may shift slightly depending on the channel. For example, LinkedIn posts might be more formal, while Instagram stories can be playful and casual. The key is to adapt your tone without losing your brand's personality. This flexibility allows you to connect with different audiences while maintaining a unified identity. Let's explore strategies for adjusting your tone while keeping your messaging consistent. Consistency isn't just about words, it's also about visuals. Using the same colors, fonts, and logo across all channels helps reinforce your brand identity. Visual consistency makes your brand instantly recognizable, whether someone sees your ad online or your flyer in a store. This scene discusses how maintaining a unified visual style supports your overall messaging strategy and strengthens brand recall. Achieving consistency requires teamwork. Marketing, sales, customer service, and design teams must all be aligned on messaging and branding. Regular meetings, shared documents, and open communication channels help ensure everyone is on the same page. When teams collaborate effectively, it's easier to deliver a unified message across every touchpoint. This scene highlights the importance of internal coordination for external consistency. Technology plays a vital role in maintaining consistent communication. Tools like content management systems, social media schedulers, and collaboration platforms make it easier to coordinate messaging across channels. These technologies help teams track what's being published, schedule posts, and ensure that everyone is working from the same playbook. In this scene, we'll look at how leveraging the right tools can streamline your marketing efforts and support consistency. Ongoing training is essential for keeping your team aligned on messaging and brand standards. New hires and existing staff alike benefit from regular workshops, updated documentation, and feedback sessions. Training ensures that everyone understands the importance of consistency and knows how to apply brand guidelines in their daily work. This scene explores how investing in training leads to more unified and effective marketing. Consistency isn't a one-time effort, it requires ongoing monitoring. Regularly review your content across all channels to ensure your messaging and visuals are aligned. Use checklists, audits, and feedback from your team to catch any inconsistencies early. This proactive approach helps you maintain a strong, unified brand presence and quickly address any issues that arise. Your audience is a valuable source of insight. Encourage customers to share their impressions of your brand across different channels. Their feedback can reveal whether your messaging is coming across as intended or if there are gaps in consistency. Listening to your audience helps you refine your approach and ensures your brand is perceived the way you want it to be. Even the best brands slip up sometimes. Maybe a campaign goes out with the wrong tone or a social post doesn't match your usual style. The key is to learn from these mistakes. Analyze what went wrong, update your guidelines if needed, and share lessons with your team. This scene emphasizes the importance of turning missteps into opportunities for improvement. Let's look at a real-world example. A retail brand launched a campaign across Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, using the same visuals and core message but tailoring the content for each platform. The result? Increased engagement and stronger brand recognition. This case study shows how consistent messaging adapted for each channel can drive marketing success. Another example comes from a tech company that ensured its email newsletters and website content echoed the same themes and visuals. Customers who clicked through from email to the website experienced a seamless transition, reinforcing trust and credibility. This scene highlights the power of aligning messaging across digital touchpoints. Consistency isn't limited to digital channels. Your print ads, event materials, and in-store displays should also reflect your core message and visual identity. When customers see the same branding offline as they do online, it strengthens their connection to your brand. This scene explores how offline consistency supports your overall marketing strategy. Personalization is a powerful marketing tool, but it must be balanced with consistency. Tailor your messages to individual customers while keeping your brand's core identity intact. For example, use personalized greetings or offers, but ensure the tone and visuals match your overall brand. This scene discusses how to personalize without sacrificing consistency. How do you know if your consistent messaging is working? Track metrics like brand recall, customer engagement, and conversion rates across channels. Consistency often leads to higher trust and better results. By measuring these outcomes, you can demonstrate the value of unified communication and make data-driven improvements. Maintaining consistency isn't always easy. Teams may be spread across locations, or different channels may have conflicting requirements. Common challenges include miscommunication, lack of resources, or unclear guidelines. This scene explores practical solutions like centralizing resources and improving internal communication to overcome these hurdles. Storytelling is a powerful way to unify your messaging. By weaving your brand's story into every channel, you create a memorable and relatable experience for your audience. Consistent storytelling helps reinforce your values and mission, making your brand more authentic and engaging. This scene highlights how stories can tie all your marketing efforts together. Customers expect a seamless experience across all touchpoints. If your messaging is inconsistent, it can create confusion or erode trust. Aligning your communication with customer expectations means delivering the same quality and message everywhere. This scene discusses how understanding your audience helps you maintain consistency and meet their needs. During a crisis, consistent messaging becomes even more important. Customers look to brands for clear, reliable information. Mixed messages can cause confusion or damage your reputation. This scene explores best practices for maintaining consistency during challenging times, ensuring your brand remains trustworthy and dependable. If your brand operates internationally, you face the challenge of maintaining consistency while adapting to local cultures and languages. The key is to keep your core message and values intact, but tailor your content to fit local preferences. This scene discusses strategies for balancing global consistency with local relevance. Leadership plays a crucial role in driving consistency. When leaders model the brand's values and prioritize unified messaging, it sets the tone for the entire organization. This scene highlights how strong leadership can inspire teams to uphold brand standards and deliver consistent communication across all channels. Documented messaging strategy is a valuable resource for your team. It outlines your core message, tone, visual guidelines, and key talking points. Having everything in writing makes it easier for everyone to stay aligned and reference the standards as needed. This scene explains the benefits of documenting your strategy for long-term consistency. Your employees and loyal customers can be powerful brand ambassadors. Equip them with clear messaging and visuals so they can represent your brand accurately, whether online or in person. This scene explores how empowering ambassadors helps extend your consistent messaging beyond your core team. Every interaction with your brand matters, including customer service. Ensure your support team uses the same tone, language, and messaging as your marketing materials. This creates a seamless experience for customers and reinforces your brand identity at every touchpoint. Brands evolve, and so should your messaging. Regularly review and update your core message, tone, and visuals to reflect changes in your business or market. This scene discusses how to refresh your messaging while maintaining consistency, ensuring your brand stays relevant and recognizable. As new marketing channels emerge, it's important to integrate them into your existing strategy. Ensure your messaging and visuals are adapted for new platforms while staying true to your brand. This scene explores how to maintain consistency as your marketing mix evolves. Mapping the customer journey helps you identify every touchpoint where your audience interacts with your brand. By understanding this journey, you can ensure consistent messaging at each stage, from awareness to purchase and beyond. This scene explains how journey mapping supports unified communication. Effective campaigns require careful planning across all channels. Develop a campaign calendar, assign responsibilities, and coordinate messaging for each platform. This scene discusses how structured planning helps keep your marketing efforts consistent and impactful. When working with influencers, provide them with clear guidelines and messaging. While influencers bring their own voice, it's important that their content aligns with your brand's identity. This scene explores how to maintain consistency in influencer partnerships for maximum impact. Templates for emails, social posts, and presentations help maintain consistency and save time. By standardizing layouts and messaging, you reduce the risk of off-brand content. This scene highlights the benefits of using templates to streamline your marketing workflow. Consistency also means ensuring your messaging complies with legal and industry standards. Review your content for accuracy, transparency, and compliance with regulations. This scene discusses how legal checks help protect your brand and maintain trustworthy communication. Visual storytelling using images, videos, and graphics should also reflect your brand's identity. Consistent visual themes make your content more engaging and memorable. This scene explores how to use visuals to support your messaging and create a cohesive brand experience. Consistency starts from within. Ensure your internal communications, like company updates and training materials, reflect the same messaging and values as your external marketing. This alignment helps build a strong, unified culture that supports your brand's public image. When collaborating with partners or sponsors, make sure your messaging and visuals remain consistent. Provide partners with guidelines and review joint content before it goes live. This scene discusses how to maintain brand integrity in partnerships and collaborations. Product descriptions, packaging, and advertising should all communicate the same benefits and values. Consistent product messaging helps customers understand what to expect and builds trust in your offerings. This scene explores how to align product communication with your overall brand strategy. Advertising campaigns should reinforce your brand's core message and visual identity. Whether online or offline, ads must look and sound like they come from the same brand. This scene discusses how to ensure advertising consistency for maximum impact and recognition. Blogs, videos, podcasts, and other content should all reflect your brand's voice and message. Develop a content calendar and editorial guidelines to keep everything aligned. This scene explores how to maintain consistency across your content marketing efforts. Events, whether virtual or in person, are opportunities to reinforce your brand. Ensure event materials, presentations, and follow-up communications all reflect your core message and visuals. This scene discusses how to use events to strengthen your brand's consistency. If your brand supports social causes, make sure your messaging about these initiatives is consistent across all channels. This builds credibility and shows your commitment to the cause. This scene explores how to communicate your social responsibility efforts with clarity and unity. Attracting top talent requires consistent messaging about your company culture and values. Recruitment ads, job postings, and career pages should all reflect the same brand identity. This scene discusses how to align recruitment marketing with your overall communication strategy. After a crisis, it's important to maintain consistent messaging as you rebuild trust. Communicate openly, reinforce your brand values, and keep your audience informed. This scene explores how to use unified communication to recover and strengthen your brand after challenging times. Consistent communication across all marketing channels is the key to building a strong, memorable brand. It fosters trust, improves recognition, and drives better results. By following best practices, like developing clear guidelines, training your team, and monitoring your messaging, you can ensure your brand stands out in a crowded marketplace. Remember, consistency is an ongoing effort, but the rewards are well worth it. Thank you for joining us on this journey to mastering unified marketing communication.